All right, here we go. So I have been playing just a little bit of Terraformers here. As you can see, I've done several of the missions. We're at mastery level 11 right now. And I only have 3 more missions to do before I've completed everything in early access. So today I decided we're going to take a stab at my favorite mission, which is the Blue Path, where you have to fully terraform Mars. And we're going on the highest difficulty, which is expectations elevated. So full disclosure, I may lose this game, but let's try it out. Now that I actually know how to play, hopefully I could be a little bit more instructional instead of just aimlessly going through. So, we get to pick one of 3 starts here. So this is the balanced start, which is just fine. Utopian looks like it gives us extra happiness in the beginning. I like that. And then life lets us have an early life form, which is interesting. Interesting to get an early life form, but I don't know how useful that is because you're not going to have a bacteria spreader to start, and you need so much. Well, maybe you get a bacteria spreader to start. I don't know. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go with Utopian. Okay, so let's grab ourselves a leader. We got George and Tariq. This guy gives us some interesting water boosting, and we're right next to some water, so that might be a good long-term. Specializations actually last you all game. It took me a long time to realize that once you get a specialization, you have it for the whole game. So even if you're not going to use these other abilities over here, you should still consider a leader for the specialization. This is regional buildings cost less, and this is water boost. I think we're going to take regional buildings cost less. I love regional buildings, and the fact that this guy can pump you out an early apartment is pretty nice. Whereas I don't think I'm going to get much use out of the police station or overwork early on in the game. Water boost, sorry bud. Let's go with George Jarmito. So let's place our stuff here. We're going to place our headquarters. I'll place it right here. Is there any 4 nodes? There's a 4 node right here, right? That's a 3 node. So we don't have any 4 node in our opening spot, but we do have 2 3 nodes. So we'll make a living center here. And then we'll maybe make a food center over here, something like that. And as we explore, I think we're going to explore. So we have the option to get a nitrate mine or a water mine down in the beginning. I don't know what the correct choice is. I guess we're not going to find out until we see our next building. But this one gets us nitrates and water, so let's explore here. Move on to the next turn. Okay, so we have an opportunity to get a water building, which will help us get food income. And in my opinion, you want to focus on food and power in the early game. So we have food and power options, but we don't really have any access to Tritium right now, which is never good when you don't have access to Tritium. But I'd like to get some food online anyway. So let's get this greenhouse farm. And let's expand on over to our aquifer and build a mine. So now we're getting 1 water per turn. And we'll explore these nitrates. Cool. Still no tritium. There's some titanium over here, which is nice. I don't need a habitation module. This is why I like George, because he has modular apartments, so I don't really need to pick one of those up. I'll pick up the tritium thermo generator now. Hopefully we can find some tritium. If not, we'll get a trade route soon anyway. Where to explore? I like to keep my power conservation pretty low to begin with, so I will explore over here, grab a cup of water, and we might be able to place... No, next turn we'll be able to place our greenhouse farm. Still no tritium. Not a good sign. There's our trade route. And with nitrates, which we have a bit of nitrates, we can create a soil factory, which I really like. Like making a food source early on. So I'm going to grab the nitrate factory, and we're going to place our greenhouse farm. I would place it here, but our roads are blocked. So let's use his ability to bust a couple rocks down, and I'll place my food factory um, here. So we'll go food factory, food factory, food factory, then we'll place our soil factory down here, and that'll boost everything around it, and it will be glorious. Glorious, glorious, delicious food. But I think that's all we got to go for the turn, so let's pass. Now I wish I had the nitrate mine, interestingly. We do have, if you get one more population, we do have enough to create a nitrate mine. I guess I'll just grab the science laboratory here. I've never placed a brine electrolyzer. I don't think it's very useful. And let's explore. You can go on to some nitrates. I really want to find tritium. Let's explore into these nitrates. Try to get our soil factory online. Hey, there's some food. That's great. And we're on turn 5. In 2 more turns, we should get a negative modifier on our support every turn, which is going to start ramping the difficulty up pretty quickly. So, do I want to use a trade route? Why not? Let's trade. Let's keep getting some nitrates, and let's trade away some science. I don't think science is super useful early on in the game. There's an exploration satellite. Ooh, we can do a tuber farm, or we can do robots. Robots are nice. It allows us to get to this nitrate deposit right away. So we're either going to do robots, or we're going to do the tuber farm. Tuber farm plus nitrate farm would be nice, but that's asking a lot for our nitrates. Let's explore to the titanium land first. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some robots down. And the reason we're going to place some robots down is because now we can drop our nitrate mine, and we can even drop a titanium mine for 1 unhappiness. That sounds good, though. So now we got 3 useful resources pumping in right away. And if I want, I could even place my science lab. Let's change up our trade routes now. Let's start exporting. Oh, I don't know. Maybe a silicate. Let's keep a little bit of science for another nitrate. Okay, so we can still explore. Let's do that. Let's explore this because it's a little bit of power. And we still haven't found a place to found our second city just yet. Still no tritium. So this is looking really silly in our project here. That's a really silly project to have when you have no tritium on the entire map. Well, sometimes it be like that. On to the next turn. -8 support. Great. I'll make that decision later. For now, let's place our nitrate factory here. And now we're going to be getting more food, which means you can place another habitation module soon. So I'm actually going to go ahead and break these now while I'm here. And yeah, so what is that? 4 more turns, we'll be able to place a modular apartment. That's not quite fast enough because he'll retire by then. So I'm going to stop importing nitrates and start importing some food. I'm still thinking silicate. We have a silicate excess right now, so I'll go ahead and export that. What project to get, eh? I like getting some energy online. We already have a lab that we're not using, so let's get the energy. Maybe we can advance to here when we have our population up. Tuber farm, more robots. Let's get the tuber farm. Really want to get our nexus of food going. Let's explore into either nitrates or, sadly, no tritium. Where to explore? Hangry squid? Who's hangry squid? That's not Squidney, is it? That's not triage. Who's Hangry Squid? Oh, I know who Hangry Squid is. What am I thinking? So let's explore. How you doing, Sarah? Thanks for chiming in. I really want nitrates. I'm just going to grab this tiny nitrate deposit here. Ooh, a crystal cave. How exciting. That'll get us a ton of silicates if we mine that, and happiness, so it's certainly worth doing, which means expanding here and here, placing the windmills down here. That is a long-term goal I can get behind. Wow, what a dox. Hey, we're all friends here. It's a small community. Very small community. I thought you were triage for a second because she goes by Squid as well, and I got excited that she came out of the woodworks, but that was not to be. Interesting, an entertainment center. Well, we already have our domed park, so we don't really need an entertainment center right now, do we? Well, we have plenty of silicate. So I guess I can grab a university. Well, I'm excited that you jumped in because you never have before. So you created a Twitch account just for this. How very cute of you. Okay, let's use our satellite here. Really, the lack of tritium might kill us this game. It's actually just a disaster. So we need to grow. So we're going to grow next turn. And then we have a habitation module for that already. So an extra, if we can get 4 nitrates right now, that'd be great. 3 nitrates should just be fine. Oh, really? You've had this account? Why did you have this account? That's interesting. Didn't take you to be much of a Twitcher. Oh, that makes sense. I'm going to get the happiness here. Lava Tube, that's a potential next city place, and it would be a great city place because it's right next to a tritium deposit and a titanium deposit. So, eyes there for new city, but first I want to grow here. Still research this turn. I guess I'll get the university. I don't feel strongly about it. And, oh, we can still explore with this guy. Let's explore the tritium. Oh, my hardcore videos. That's how it all started. Good times. Good times with the hardcore videos. I've made a mistake. We found food. I can't use it now. And to download WeakOrs, you need a Twitch account? Interesting. Oh, more robots. That's probably what we're going to take. But for now, let's go ahead and grab these modular apartments here, increasing our happiness into the +2 digit range. Feels pretty good. And we can place our tuber farm right here. Now we got +4 food going on. And we can expand to drop these windmills. So, now what? Now what do we do? Well, we're still getting 1 titanium return, so we can drop a robot hub eventually. And there's still some good places to expand to here. We would like to expand to this crystal cave. And perhaps we can expand here as well to drop maybe a bacteria spreader or something along those lines once we get them. So I will get the robot hub. On to the next turn, and we are retiring our leader for a new one. This is my favorite leader in the game. Alex Madiba. He just pumps out a ton of food. What does she do? Water Festival, 4 water for 50 support. But we're a local art gallery. Let's go with my favorite guy. Mediba. So now, instead of exploring, we can just hoard food and can get to our new city quite quickly. But we will explore just a little bit more first, so we can actually expand to our new city, because you must have all of the locations around the city explored before you can expand there. And let's buy ourselves maybe a hospital. We don't really... Ooh. Yeah, I'll get another tuber farm. Or we could get a tritium thermo generator now. Where would I place it? What are we looking like here? We don't want to place it here. We could place it over on one of these flanks. Ha! These are all good decisions. But I'm going to go with the tuber farm. I'm a man with a one-track mind. Minus 16 support. We are back into the negatives just like that, so quickly. I'll grab this road paver because I like road pavers. And with one more food, next turn we can found our new city. Hopefully we find some nitrates soon. Let's take this one. Do the lights optimize movement? What lights? I'm confused by the question. The satellites? Satellites allow you to explore new locations on the planet without having to trek there on your rover, which means it's a lot more efficient. We can place... Oh. How's the traffic in your cities? Traffic's fine because we have 5 people living here. 3 people and 2 robots. Oh yeah, traffic is looking just fine. You can actually see our city growing in the background. This gets more and more gorgeous the more and more things you add to it. So the art's quite pretty. I mean, this is probably the most polished early access game I've ever played. It feels so complete already, and it's only been out for like beta for 3 days. Okay, so we can place robots. I think I'm going to go ahead and place nothing and use a bunch of placements in our next city. Okay, bioengineering process. We can get some methanogenium, which is my second favorite bacteria to start spreading because it adds heat. The other one I like adds atmosphere, and its minimum requirement is only -1 temperature, so we can probably do that quite quickly. Now we have a bacteria spreader though, so we are going to need some science. So let's place Lava Tube City. Sarasaurus Town. And place our headquarters. Wow, this is an annoying city because we have use a lot of power to remove all this. It's actually, yes. So we don't have an atmosphere when you start in the game. And so it's not air pollution that you worry about, but it's radiation that you have to worry about. And so the happiness of your people is very low. The comfort is very low because they don't have much radiation protection. So that's why Marcia, this building here, actually provides some radiation protection, and the Lava Town provides some radiation protection as well. But depending on where you settle, the lack of atmosphere will cause greater or less radiation protection. So getting some clouds imported is a good thing to do. And we're going to be looking to do some of that later, because our goal here is to completely terraform the planet. Alright, where are we going here? Place of headquarters. Wow, so many rocks to deal with. Well, let's find a triple happy node. So I guess here. Then I'll break this one down and I'll place some... Oh, I don't even have enough power to place robots. Yikes. I'll get these cultured meat labs. Right, you need to work on our power now. I mean, our power and our science. Let's start importing science. And exporting titanium. Silicates. So if we place a road paver right off the bat, just trying to think, titanium, tritium, we're really having a power crisis. I gotta grab a laboratory. We're gonna try to recreate a lab hub somewhere around here. Maybe right here. Bam, bam, bam. We're just gonna take so much power to get there. That's okay, because we can farm every turn. But I need to play something stat. Because we're not really doing anything right now. So let's just make I kind of want to put my tuber farm there. Let's just make some baby laboratory areas here. That uses our nitrates, so I don't want to do that. Okay, I'll place a robot hub there. Then we can expand. And then next turn we can make some mines. We're looking pretty bad right now, I'm not gonna lie. Let's find some more nitrates. We're thirsty for nitrates in this game. Great, now we can add a science spot. I wish we could add it here, but we just don't have the power to get there right now. So let's just add a baby laboratory over here. Just so we can start getting things down, getting more points. And I'm going to continue the farm so we can conserve power. Speaking of power, we got some power here. We also have a habitation module, which we're going to need to put down soon because we're about to grow again. So let's grab that. Grow. Oh man, Lava Tube City is hurting us. We need so much power. I'll take the support here. I'll take another, maybe a hospital. No, we don't have the science for a hospital. Let's grab another lab. I can destroy one rock. Is there just another city I should expand to right now? I think we're going to lose. Feeling bad. How do we salvage this situation? Our lack of tritium was just such a disaster. And now we have it, but it is not enough. So I gotta dump some of these things. Let's dump the university. Let's dump the research center. It's because we're low on science. And let's go on to the next turn. Silicates. I don't have enough silicates. Okay. That makes sense. We're still importing science for a bacteria spreader. Let's export some food now. Don't need this much food. We got our first space project. Or we have an eco home. I'm going to grab that. It's going to keep growing and growing and growing. Once we have enough power, that is. Great. We can grab some tritium here. So much food that I'm just wasting. But we could finally place our turn 2 tritium thermo generator. And I need 6 power. What's happening in New Belfast? Is there any good place to expand? Right here, what does this give us? 2 silicates a turn? I don't have enough power for that. What kind of food? I don't think it's going to be algae because there's no sea. I don't know. What can you make out of just straight nitrates? Probably potatoes. Space potatoes, I imagine. I feel trapped. I feel trapped by rocks. I'm just gonna... Well, what is this? Convert a non-owned water deposit into an ocean. I don't know why. Can I do it if it's unexplored? No. Well, let's just keep stockpiling food like a wacko. Another tritium thermo generator. Solve these power issues as soon as we can. Maybe I put the paver here. And I move there. And here. Okay, let's try it. I just want to start placing these because I'm gonna lose them if I don't use them, you know. So we can go there. That gives us a way to place a bacteria spreader soon. Just keep farming because you got to conserve power. Let's grab this planetary lab. Or a spaceport? No. We don't really have the resources for any of these, but we definitely don't have power, so we'll grab that. Maybe one day we'll get there with our crystal cave. Alright, finally, you can remove this. You can place a habitation module. You can expand. I don't even want to expand right now. It's just going to give me unhappiness. So that means more food. So much food with this guy. It's absurd. Unfortunately, we just had a sandstorm. Henry Carnegie. I like Henry Carnegie a lot. Svetlana's okay. We import water, so we'll go to a moon and we'll just grab a bunch of water and bring it back down to the planet. So that's how you get water mostly. You also find some aquifers underground that you can release and turn into a small amount of water. If you do that enough, you can get an ocean, but the primary way is space projects. Can't decide between these two. We have a ton of food, which makes Megalopolis support pretty interesting, so I'll try Svetlana. Repair costs 8 food, no problemo. Alright, let's place our bacteria spreader. Start getting some bacteria going on this planet. Bam! We have made life on Mars. We got there. Try to find some more tritium. We're not going to find it. I'll grab a bunch of science, though. More tritium over there. That's nice. And can I explore a baby's amount just right here? Canyon view. Okay. Let's go to the next turn. Damaged our stuff. Wow. How rude. So I guess we're going to fix all this. Need 6 titanium to do that. You got to fix your stuff right away because it makes your people so unhappy. A photovoltaic field. That's one way to get energy. Do I have any high ground? Right there. Really don't have that much high ground. Alright, let's make another food location. We really don't need this much food, huh? We're kind of going nuts on it. What we need now is silicate. We also need to clear more rocks. Like, we're just in trouble. Two cultured meat labs. You can try composting eventually. You could turn waste into more nitrates. But not into energy, sadly. I've never felt so stuck in this game. I'm just gonna drop stuff for the sake of dropping stuff. Get us some happiness. We need silicates so we can get our science. Science will make our life better, as always. I'm just gonna skip her action and get 15 support a turn. You don't really want to do that, but sometimes you gotta do it. 1 titanium per zone if the climate zone has a city, sure. Another bacteria spreader. We don't have the power for a spaceport. And androids are nice. But cost a lot of power. I'll get the bacteria spreader, I guess. And we're gonna keep trying to find silicate. You should write to developers, because that should be a mechanic. But it is currently not a mechanic. Not enough power to get that silicate mine. You need high ground still. Another living place. Could break that. Actually, I don't want to do that. Because this is already fully protected against radiation. And that's what Marcia does, right? Yeah, we don't want to place that there. You could place it in Belfast. But really we want happiness modifiers right now. Need more power. I would love some high ground. So I guess I should explore close by for some high ground. Negative. Is there a power grid where you can create more structures that you can power, and then you have to choose which ones to power? Or are you not allowed to build it if you can't consistently power it? It's the second one. If you can't consistently power it, you can't build it. And in this game, power is less of an upkeep and more of a one-time cost. So once you spend the cost to power it, it's sort of powered forever. My problem is I just ignored power in the beginning, and because I didn't have any tritium nearby. Trying to find some high ground, we just don't have any. Another photovoltaic field. These are really good with some high ground, so I'm going to pick it. Just praying that we find one. You have plenty of place to expand. Make a tritium mine. Skip return. We're going to have to discard some of these to get science. We don't need a second bacteria spreader. Oh, lordy! We get an influx of some much needed material, so which one should we take? Don't need nitrates. Tritium's nice, but I've been hunting for silicate so we can get this photovoltaic field down. The only issue is we don't have a place to push it. So I'm going to try exploring just a little bit more, see if we can't find some high ground. Can't. I think I gotta get the tritium as much as I want to get these silicates going. It's just too important that we get power. And this makes us some immediate power. Well, not immediate because I don't have the power to generate to kill the rocks. Ah! Here we go. Import oceans from Ceres. I'll pick that up for the one day that I might be able to do it. Tritium and power. Nice. Okay, so let's bust down a rock. Toss our power generator. Gosh. Next turn I can make a silicate mine. More tritium thermogenerators. Okay. Now we're getting some power online. This takes 8 energy. I'll grab a titanium mine then. Just want to make sure I'm compounding my resources by getting things as early as I can. We need a happiness multiplier. Do I want to overwork a city? I'll give you a ton more food. I'm going to do this. Grab a bunch of habitation modules. Sell a couple. Go on to the next turn. Because I can actually place this skyscraper. Wow, that's really nice. I'll grab that. Get some terraforming going. But we're going to drop this. Going to place a skyscraper. 2 more population here. Can grow onto that aquifer once we have the power for it. I won't win by then, so I'll have to stop streaming. I completely forgot about that. Negative 32 a turn. Oh, Nelly. Let's get another mine going. What kind of mine, you ask? I don't know yet. Maybe a silicate mine? Oh, it's a gigantic one. Power, 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 power. There's some power. Still haven't seen a happiness multiplier in a long time. It's pretty unlucky, to be honest with you. Happiness and food, growing like a mother effer. What on Mars is a happiness multiplier? Domed parks, entertainment centers, hospitals, all manner of excitement you can find on Mars. Yeah, we played this pretty poorly considering how our map was. Alright, give me a good leader. Increase your power by 1 for every new 6 power you start producing. Alright. We're going to start doing lots of power, so that's fine. You can place another bacteria spreader. Seems fine. You can settle another city soon. Maybe here. Okay, let's place this bacteria spreader. Let's spread some methanogenium. Want a happiness modifier here. Happiness modifier here. Let's break this down, put science guy on here. Next turn. More water importation. Okay, we can start working on that. Let's start working on importing water from Ceres very slowly, because we only have 1 trade route, which is not ideal. Tritium seems okay. Grab a couple nitrates, I guess. That's fine. No high ground anywhere in this game. Dinococcus is nice. We'll grab Dinococcus. Yes, they modify happiness in much the same way. None of these buildings are good. What a disaster. Well, I'm not using this food well, so let's just grow Cerosaurus Town. Here. Gives me a little bit of happiness. Create a canyon view. A little bit more happiness. Could go water extractor. Let's explore here. See if this is high ground. Flat plain. Never high ground. What's this? Nitrate mine. Well, now really gaining energy every turn, so that's a positive. Another lava tube, more food. Research. These projects all stink. I'll grab that. I don't know. I'm gonna discard whatever it is. Oh, spaceport. Okay, we'll grab a spaceport. Oh, undo! There was a hospital. Let's grab a hospital. We can place it next turn. Wow. Thanks for the gift of power. I can't believe how there's no high ground. Let's create this crystal cave. We're at turn 34. We've done no terraforming. This is what we call a bad start. Negative 40 support. We're going to lose the game in like 12 turns. Gas factory. I'll take it. Let's place our hospital. This should really help with our happiness. Okay, it gave us 9 happiness. The best way to get happiness, yes, the planet does have seismic activity, and it's very, very annoying when a Mars quake happens because it destroys so many buildings. You can't like see when it's coming. It happens pretty randomly, but it does have seismic activity. Terraforming is the best way to increase happiness, and we are not terraforming well. I can't afford negative 64 a turn, so I'm going to skip her turn to get 15 support. Here we go. There's some happiness there. A luxury workshop. We can pick that up. Let's grab some more tritium. Would love to get our fusion plant down. We can get another mine now. Silicate mine, maybe? Water mine? We definitely don't need a water mine. Let's grab a silicate mine. 5 silicate a turn. It's nifty. Dump this, not the gas factory, the load balancing station. Don't need that. I can't believe there's not a single lick of high ground. We're going to lose. All of this is useful. Less useless. We have to pick up some happiness, so we shall. I guess I could just do these photovoltaic fields for 1. I really don't think that's an intelligent use, but it's probably better than doing literally nothing. Give it 1 more turn. No, happiness is not localized. I think that would be a nice touch, but in this game, happiness is just universal. You can have 1 absolutely miserable town and 1 super happy, wonderful town, and your planet will just average out to being, you know, neutral in that point. So we definitely lost this game, and we definitely lost when we got held up on power. We have so much population and water, but we have nowhere to spend it. Started thinking about settling a new city. Should have done that a while ago, honestly. Probably right there. Definitely want a landing pad. Yeah, we'll settle a new city there. Oh my god, it's high ground! Can't believe it. Best day of my life. To trash another project, I guess we trash the robots because we have so many humans. 60, 30, 30, sure. Okay, so let's explore here. Let's drop a city. New Belgrade. Definitely want to find a quadruple node. We don't have any, so there's a triple node there. Drop a Marcia. Drop a Marcia. Well, I'll drop a luxury shop first. Minus 53 a turn. Alright, now we're getting somewhere, maybe. Heat's about to go up. That'll help. Get this titanium going. Then we'll increase the water level. That'll give us some much needed support as well. New leader. One that gives happiness. Ooh, Tritium booster. Mines resources and breaks a bunch of rocks. Yeah, that's what we're taking. Oh, here's a happiness multiplier. Much needed, much needed. Shop. Was there a place that we needed? No, we got one there. Go over here. Get some happiness. Mining titanium? Let's get ready to get a photovoltaic field next turn. Or we can just get a trade route right now. We need to hustle on that water import. And you can give us some titanium. Oh, he can mine nitrates too? Let's do that. Thank you for the nitrates. Much appreciated. I'm gonna drop a gas factory now. Yes, it hurts our comfort of living, but it helps our terraforming. Great temperature, more support. We'll grab a hydroponic farm. Actually, let's get a wind turbine. I'll decide that later. Gas factory online, getting some atmosphere up. Let's grab ourselves a big old bowl of titanium if we can. In fact, let's just have him go and grab some titanium for us. Now we can drop Marcia. And then we can expand over to here. Drop our photovoltaic field. Oh my gosh, we're coming back. We're coming back! Satellite into some happiness. Lava tubes, neat. And I guess we'll get a rover station. Let's grab temperate forest. Another science lab, I guess. Explore happiness and nitrates so we can get a plant spreader down. Is there any room here? We want a happiness multiplier there ideally, but I guess that's not super important. Ooh, a bus station. That is useful for expanding. Can place it in Belgrade. What is this again? A mineral cave, 2 titanium. Seems pretty good. All right, import oceans from Ceres. Let's do it. Now, oh, it's 33? Oh, modify difficulty settings. It's 10% more for every terraforming step. Oh, that's fascinating. Well, that changes my mind then. We'll go to this aquifer and we'll extract water for the oceans so we can get some rainfall coming. And let's explore this. Canyon view, not that useful. Or is it? What's my comfort of living? It's only 1. Well, I don't really have enough titanium, do I? Alright, there's a happiness multiplier. It's good enough for me. Place that over here in New Belfast. Nitrates, we can place our plant spreader now, and we shall do so, as one does. Drop some bacteria. Dinococcus. Okay. Can we drop a plant? We need more rainfall. Well, we're working on it. I like the idea of extracting this for some water. Assign some trade routes. Water, water, water. Okay, I'll grab a train station. It's useful to have. Alright, we can place a skyscraper somewhere. Might as well place it in New Belgrade. I'll place it here. Get a hoppiness modifier there for lucky. Hoppiness, hoppiness, hoppiness. Alright, on to the next one. Plus 20 support for area population seems up my alley. Import oceans for the rings of Saturn. Okay. We have a bunch of ocean projects. Excuse me, ocean projects. Any titanium in the house? High ground. Big old titanium there. And let's extract this water. And then we can place... Soon, we'll place our rover exploration center. More terraforming options. Let's find some tritium, shall we? Oh, not enough tritium. Disaster. When disaster strikes. I'll just explore here because it's so little, but we do want to get some nitrates. Rover exploration center going here. We have another expansion if we'd like. Probably for windmills. Lots of titanium is needed. Lots and lots of titanium. Hey, buddy. Hey, bud. Oh! Oh, you're so cold and wet. And smelly. Yeah. Where are we expanding to, buddy? We'll figure that out later. Great. Atmosphere increase. That's more support, more radiation control. Let's get the oxygen factory here. So much water, we don't even know what to do with it all. Place it there. Bye, bud. Need a new city around here, I think. Let's get our mineral cave. More titanium. There was an argument to turn that into a natural wildlife reserve or whatever, but I'm too focused on the resources. More nitrates. God, I want more trade routes. Can we get titanium right now, actually? Yeah, that's a big old thing of titanium. And let's expand. Oh, we need one more titanium for that. All right, extra. There's a negative support. Now we're sweating. Think tank condominium, sure. Sure, I'll grab that. So much population in this game. Okay, let's go here. Get our energy going. Get some support there. Plant some trees? We can't plant some trees. We need more rainfall. Well, we're rushing to the rainfall. That we are doing. Let's grab some titanium from our titanium mine. Move on to the next turn. I like this guy. Gain 1 support for every 2. Well, we don't have a lot of trade routes, though. Let's get him anyway. Sure, I'll put a restaurant district. Well, only if it produces... No, yeah, I have plenty of food. I can do that. Place that here. +9 happiness for support. Gotta start thinking about where our next city is gonna be. This looks fine down here. Need more tritium. It's been the theme of the game. We're all out of tritium. Outrageous. Unbelievable. Never made a rover expansion center. Sandstorm. Crap. Let's fix that. Let's grab this oxygen factory. That's a slam dunk. Tritium? Negative. Alright, we need to start importing tritium then. Exporting science. God, if we had more trade routes, we would be cruising right now. Got a route. We're desperate on our happiness right now. We need to terraform fast. All right. Well, I need to go, but we are leaving this at a very, very precarious position where we're losing the game in 6 turns. So I'm going to come back and try to salvage this, but for now I need to go. So, backstab, wrong, hangry squid, thanks for hanging out. Alright, we're back post-stream. See if we can't salvage this game. No stream chat, just mano a mano finishing this game up. Let's go, game. What's our current status? We are losing 100 a turn, meaning we're dead in 6 turns. And we don't have a lot going on. I mean, we have tons of resources, but not what we need, which is tritium, in order to get these imports going. We only have 2 trade routes, which has been slowing us down all game. But if we get this water going, then we might be able to make our people a little bit happier. In 13 turns, we have our oxygen increasing. Can we place a plant? We can't place a plant because there's not enough rainfall. So we're just going to pass, see if we can't hold on. Well, that's not a good start with the Mars quake. Alright. So what kind of damage did that do? That looks fine. That looks fine. So where's the damage? Okay. It was our landing pad. Okay, we'll fix that. Let us search for some happiness and some tritium. Happiness titanium, happiness nitrates, happiness water. Alright. Is there any tritium at all? No, there's no tritium at all. That's been the whole joke this game, right? Just no tritium. What do we do? I mean, I guess in the meantime we can start working on this second water project. That seems way less priority though. Alright, let's find something important here. Let's find some happiness. Plenty of power now. Our earlier power problems are solved. Happiness and silicates. Oh, Maybe the puppy will figure it out for us. Oh, puppy. Puppy does not want to deal. Alright, bye, puppy. I can do this train station, but I don't even know where we would go with it. That would be useful. Our comfort of living is 1. That would increase our comfort of living for 6 people. That might be good enough. So, negative 102. Negative 96. Can we expand to a new city? That's not a bad idea. There's one next to some silicates and a happy land. Okay, let's expand here. What did I not discover? What are you talking about? Okay. I guess we'll do that next turn. I don't think we want any of these. I'll grab this plant spreader for one day when we can spread plants. Plants. It'll be a good time. Okay, Dinococcus. Get a higher prestige with that. Next turn. No? Not enough tritium to satisfy the exports. That's fine. Let's start on this project. Sandstorm. Perfect. We love sandstorms. We can fix that. We can fix that. Really not that bad of an issue. Though, there must be some more damage, right? There it is. Back down to negative 96. The music sounds very scary. It knows that we're losing soon. Alright, I actually like this place for city better because there's a tritium spot there. So let's do it. Found the city. Our last hope. Headquarters down here because it will give us a happiness. Everywhere else will lose us a happiness. Place this bus station here. Here. Doesn't really matter that much. Now we can expand. Grab ourselves a mine. Grab ourselves some guided tours. Let's drop another Dinococcus. Up that prestige number. Still need more rainfall. Okay. Okay, I guess we're free to pass to the next turn. Oh, we have to research a project? Robots. Oh no, oxygen factory. Where can we place that oxygen factory? New Belgrade? Sure. Keep working on that O2. 7 turns so we can breathe. That'll help get animals going. Yeah, I might as well wait on this plant spreader. Next turn. Hey, temperature level increase. People getting happier. I don't think we need more food. Solar panels are an option. Comfort +1 for every robot in the city. Let's grab that. Because we can place robots in... I mean, who's got robots? You have 0 robots. You have 2 robots. That's 2 comfort of living. Okay. There's some more happiness. Back to our last hope. Let's explore for some happiness. Find a little crater. We need some more nitrates for this bad boy, huh? Don't think you want to place that science hub. Like, what is this really doing? I guess you can place it over on Sarasaurus Town because it will give us double. One more city here if we want it. What's up with New Belgrade? Okay. Alright. So we're going to get that water report this turn, which is nice. Can I spread life forms? No, whoa. Oh, sweet. The temperature increased so I can spread this Mediterranean shrubs. Nice. Okay, that's going to up our oxygen more. Are we going to get there? Oh, sweet. Orbital ring, more trade routes. I'm interested in that. Ocean level increases. Let's grab this plant spreader. We can spread temperate forests now. Oh, but looks like, can we do it here? Yes. Okay. Even more oxygen going. Let's do a campaign speech to get some support. Plus 60. Pretty good. And let's explore... Kind of just want happiness and tritium. Use some nitrates for that biogenerator. It does not make sense to me that you can't actually, like, spin around the world. But whatever. Research a project. Trade routes, trade routes, trade routes. It's tempting. Well, let's think about this. Even if we add 40 ocean, it doesn't raise the ocean level. Is that worth doing? I don't think so. I think we want to focus on getting our oxygen up. Then again, we do need more rainfall for that. Okay, let's grab this orbital ring. And let's just focus on getting this up there. Okay, can grow with the miner's cottage. At our last hope. Let's extract water for oceans. Oxygen, eh? So it's going to come down to plants. Plants and happiness. Gotta make sure we have enough happiness to survive long enough. How much longer on these? 3 turns, 7 turns, 6 and 13. It's so long. Oh no, rising expectations. Okay, let's grab public baths to help with that. Barely helps. Could get 20 support this way, but that hardly seems worth it. Here we go. Plus 10 support for placing an astral temple. Oxygen level increase. Let's get some penguins. Not that we're going to have enough oxygen for that. Oh, was that an oxygen lab? No, atmosphere lab. Yeah, I guess I still take it, right? I don't know what robots really do for us. We're sort of just biding time while this... Is that 13 more turns I have to survive? Is that it? I think I can do that. Let's explore a bunch of happiness spots to try to last as long as we can. Research project. Trade routes. Put the trade routes there. Upkick our water projects. Is there any more aquifers around? There is, right there. If we go there, we can extract water. Would like to be able to get our water up again, which will help us spread our trees, which helps us get oxygen. Atmosphere increase. What do you do? Construct trade centers for free. That seems pretty good. And embassies for free. Plus 2% per trade route provided by the city. Well, we don't have a lot of trade routes provided by cities. So let's go ahead and grab Hong Tao. Let's place a couple of trade routes, trade cities. So yeah, if we blow this, place this, that should give us 2 more trade routes. Research a... Yeah, I guess a skyscraper. Get another plant spreader. Blow this open, place a... Why can't I? Oh, I can. That gives me another trade route. We're cruising on the trade route thing. Let's go to our last hope. Let's place a skyscraper. A little bit more happiness. We can place a rover station here. Get some exploration going on. Get those nitrates. More ocean. Let's enable this ocean first. So we only need a touch more ocean. So let's just get that. And let's kick it into high gear. 6. Spread some bacteria. I'll spread this metal endurance just because it'll increase my prestige level since it's a unique type. Climate zone too cold, too cold. Okay. Now if I make a city there, it'll actually give me a titanium every turn. And let's do another trade route in New Belfast. We don't really need this laboratory anymore. Sandstorm, rising expectations. Fix the mine. Pretty much exclusively searching for happiness now with this minus 50, 148. This is kind of insane. Okay, one last trade city here. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Guess we'll import some nitrates. Try to finish off this bio generator. Confused. What's happening here? Am I just bad at math? Oh, I didn't see that one up there. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too many. And research. None of these matter. I'll get Marcia. Building action to spread plants. Yes, please. Oh, the worst part about the game, trying to find out where you can actually spread to. No suitable climate zones. There is a suitable climate zone somewhere, but where? Is it just here where we already have one? Because that's kind of a big rip if that's the case. I guess we save it for when our water level rises next turn. Should be next turn, yeah. Water level rises. Now I bet we can place a plant. What the heck? Our water level's maxed out. You have some thirsty plants this game. There we go. 7 turns. Can we survive? Let's just find some happiness in the water. Now with oxygen at level 1, we should probably be able to plant some animals. So let's focus on that. Giant space mirrors, neat. We'll grab it. Move. move. Well, here, get a guided tour. Should have done that earlier. What are the black sand dunes? Convert to silicates? Sure, we'll convert to silicates and then we'll place, I guess, next turn. Or unless I find water now. Yes, find some water now. Place our animal spreader. Spread some penguins? Not enough oxygen. Rats. We can't place more bacterium. I guess the one that adds heat. Let's get you on here. Now we want nitrates. Five turns that we have to stay positive through. Expand again from our last hope. Here's fine. Crater, plant spreading. We had to overwrite our previous plan because, see, I don't know what's going on here. Like, our hydration is maxed out, but our places still don't have good enough rainfall. I guess they're too cold. So I need temperature 1 and rainfall 2. And all of my rainfall 2 places are too cold still. I guess if I explore one of these regions, let's explore over to here. There we go, temperature, alright, there we go. We had to explore the region. Where is it? Explore around the equator. That's how you get decently temperature climate zones. Oh my god. Minus 200 a turn? Ah, are we gonna make it? Hospitals. Do I have any other place for these hospitals? Not really. I mean, I'll just place them here because, well, wait, what does placing this do? Plus 3 happiness there? If I place them in our last hope, we can place them here. And then the hospital is here? Alright. Let's find some happiness so we don't have the worst possible score if we win. Still can't place any penguins. Now, I mean, we're at click and pray. Anything give us happiness here? No, no, no. Rover, my rover spot here. Atmosphere and heat once a turn. The game's going to be over before that matters, right? Ooh, Rover Museum makes me happy. A little bit of happiness. Another rover. Ooh, Tundra Forest. Rainfall 1. Rainfall 3. Let's get this Tundra Forest. Alright. Looks like we're going to win with like 100 as our score. Wow. What a nutty game. I think we're going to win. I guess I have to... No, proof is in the pudding. Nothing else to do down here. Next turn. Mission success with 108. That was the last possible turn. Oh my goodness. Woo! Almost did not get there. Almost did not get there. But we did get there. It's going to be a bronze, I imagine. Yep, a viable project. But a win's a win, so we'll take it.